Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this hair tutorial for you guys. It's a very kind of messy, choppy, effortless, wavy, curly, whatever you want to call it look. I've been doing this for a few of my looks online on Instagram and on YouTube, and a few of you guys have asked me to do this, and I thought, are you sure? Like, I'm not that good at hair, but I thought I would give it a whirl for you guys because I'm very low maintenance with my stuff, and maybe some of you guys are low maintenance too and might like my style of doing it. I totally learned this from Jen Atkins. She is like a super major hairstylist, and she does all the Kardashians' hair, and she did a video on this, like, doing it on another girl and then teaching the girl how to do it on herself. And ever since I saw that video, I was like, oh, I love the way she did it. So that's kind of when I decided to start it, and I love the way it looked. It's a look that a lot of girls try to achieve, but they kind of miss with the wand, and she uses a straightener. So if you want to know how to get this hairstyle, then keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to do it from beginning to end. So this is kind of how my hair usually starts off throughout the day. Oh, do you like this? This is for my wedding shower. My mother-in-law made this for me. Well, she got it for me. I don't know if she made it, but I thought it would be cute here. So basically, I would have my hair up in a bun from washing my face or doing something to that effect. Let me make sure. Yeah, there it goes, the last one. I usually like to do this with second day old hair. First, I'm going to spray my hair with some dry shampoo. This is the dark deep brown Batiste shampoo. So this has a tint to it, so that's why I wore like a gingy t-shirt, but be careful if you have like a really nice shirt. So I lift up all my roots just to make sure that my roots are nice and coated, because my hair gets oily very quickly. Alright, now that it's almost dry, I'm just going to brush it through, and then you're going to see your hair come back to life. Yesterday, my hair was pretty clean, and I put it in rollers, so I have some bounce to my hair. But typically my hair would be pretty flat and gross and oily and disgusting, so this isn't typical, but I need to have day old hair. Alright, so now that I have my hair pretty much solid, I'm going to split it in the middle. I like this hairstyle like when I have a middle part. Usually my hair naturally parts like here, but I want a middle part with this one. There it goes. Now I'm gonna just like split my hair like pretty much down the middle to the back too, because I need my hair sectioned off. So I'm gonna section my hair off like the lower third of it. This might be hard to see because my hair is dark. Alright, now I have my straightener. This one is like, I couldn't even tell you what kind this was. Oh, it's a Revlon, like ceramic. It's really old, it's really kind of gross. But yeah, it really doesn't matter. So I have nothing else in my hair. I don't use any kind of like products in my hair to protect it or heat protectants. I just don't, because I don't do my hair too often and I don't really need to. So basically what we're trying to do is create waves. And you're literally crimping your hair this way, but the bottoms need to be straight. So right now my bottoms are a little bit like flared because I had my hair in those hot curlers. So what I'm going to first do is just straighten the ends. And I don't do this with my whole hair. I do it in sections, because each section has like a different layer of where the ends are. Okay, so now my hair is nice and straight in the bottom. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And it helps to do it with two hands. I don't know, it just kind of gives me like a better control of the hair. So that's kind of how what you're creating, like a crimp. And the key though that you want to make sure is that the bottoms are nice and straight, because that's what's going to give you that like PC look to it. As I grab all of this and I put it in a clip so that I don't get like confused about what layers I already did. Precise. So I'm going to do a very thin piece of hair. This is going to be like the most important layer. I'm going to put that on a clip. What you could also do is just split this in the middle too. This is just going to give you more volume, because the more like wave there is, it's just going to look a little bit more like texture, like it's just like your natural hair. Yeah, so that's better. Oh, don't forget though to straighten your ends. To unclasp all your hair, gather it to the back so that it's easier to curl all the pieces without confusing it with the pieces that you've already curled. So now I'm going to drop these two second to last layers. And they should be fairly thin. Brush them out. I'm going to straighten the ends and then wave. So this front bit is going to be pretty much like the face framer. So what I usually do is just kind of do a very loose like back bend curl. So I'm just going to do a little bit. So it's not meant to be a curl, but it's just like a little bend. And then I kind of like pull it. I'm going to do work on my top layers. My top layers are going to be the ones where I have to kind of perfect a little bit more than all the others. And look how funny I look. The important thing with the top layer, I think, is to make sure that you have a really strong bend on the top. And then, oh, I didn't straighten the top bottoms. So that worked out. And if you don't think the bend's enough, you can always go back and just kind of bend at it. And then again, take that front layer and just kind of start it like lower. Just like a little bend. Alright, so now I'm going to let down my entire hair. And then you'll see that most of the layers are like just choppy and wavy. And then you'll kind of see, okay, wait, maybe I need to add a little bit more here or there. But usually this is where I just pretty much brush some of it out. And then I think this is where usually I'll find that like the front areas are just not the best. So I'll always go back and just like add that bend. And then every once in a while I'll just take a few strands from random places really, but mostly at the top, and then I'll like add one of these kind of curls, just so that it's like you can't really tell what you did with your hair, but you know what you did with your hair. I'll like add a curl here and there. And if I think that the bottoms are too like straight, I'll like add a bend. And then you can always add some volume, which is what I usually do. Usually I do it at the top. And you can add hairspray too, but I'm not going to add hairspray today, not yet. So that's the finished hair. Thank you guys so much for even asking for this tutorial. Honestly, I'm not a hair girl. I'm very clear about not being a hair girl. But this is a look that I've been doing for a while now, and I think a few of you guys were kind of catching wind and wanted to know how I did it. So this is how I do it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!